Hello everyone, Game Horizon here and welcome to a channel update video, and if you are new here, a channel intro video. So where should I start? First, I want to thank everyone who's been here with me for the last 3 or 4 years since the start of this channel. I also want to welcome all the new people that have recently subscribed, or they're just watching this video right now and maybe they're considering to subscribe. Now, I've got two very important subjects that I want to talk about. First, a mod pack and a weapon mod that I've been working on for the last 6 months or so, as you can see on the screen. Patreon page. This one is a bit weird to announce. It all started with, well, the start of the channel. It all goes back then. I've always wanted to start a Patreon page and works toward becoming an independent content creator and maybe one day an artist. But I never felt like my videos were enough of a reason or an excuse to ask people to, well, support me. So I decided to pursue 3D modeling and modding. It all started 2 years ago with Fallout 4. For a year and a half I worked on 3 different mods, 2 weapon mod and 1 armor mod. As you can see in these clips, you can also check them out in the description. The links are in the description. It will lead you to the Nexus mod page. And while I was doing the final touches on the armor mod, I started doing some simple and 2D concepting for 10 new blocks for SE, Space Engineer, but I've ended up with 17 at the end. And I just have this bad habit of getting distracted by other stuff, and by other stuff I mean Doom Eternal and the BFG 10,000. So yeah, I made that one too. But right now I'm only ready to release the mod pack, and the BFG 10,000 is technically finished, but I need to do some final touches, some balancing, and the door is missing. I was gonna make the interior for the Doom, for BFG 10,000, but that was extra work and extra like textures, and it would have increased the file size even more, and I really didn't want to do that. Again, the file is available at Sketchfab if you want, and the link will be in the description. You can download it. It's all free, since really I don't own the model, but I made a model from scratch. I'm not using any of the game like Doom Eternal meshes or anything. It's all custom made. Now let's talk about the mod pack. As I've mentioned, the mod pack contains 17 new blocks. They're all based off the vanilla blocks, but with different looks and stats. So not really new, but they are their own thing, but they're also based off of the vanilla blocks. Now let's talk about the stats. So first thing first, they require more components to build. Some have higher outputs, but at the cost of more power to run or operate. They have the same output as their vanilla counterpart, but they use less power to run or operate. There's one thing I want to mention, and that's the file size. So at this point, at the point of recording this video, I still haven't packed the mod, so I'm not sure what's gonna be the final size, but right now it's sitting at around 700 megabyte. It's quite big for a Space Engineer mod, but I'm using a lot of custom texture. I'm not using any vanilla textures, maybe like 1 or 2 for glass, that's all. And that's the main reason for the file size to be this big. Now, one of the plan that I have for the future is to go through every model and remove as many as of the edge loop as possible and optimize the textures to make them even better, and play around with the color and see if I can achieve a better recolorability. That's pretty much it for the mod pack and the mod. Let's talk about the Patreon page. So, finally, a little bit about the Patreon page. Honestly, it's hard to ask for support when there is a pandemic outside, and I really hope my work is worth supporting. I lost my job thanks to COVID, but I'm actually glad I did, because I was able to focus on making mods and doing what I love, and I just have to thank my parents for supporting me through these hard times. Anyway, please consider visiting my Patreon page and Sketchfab and ArtStation. I also have a DeviantArt, but I'm still working on that. And they're all down in the description of this video. Check them out, please. And that's pretty much all I have to cover in this video. Thank you again for watching and for the support and subscribing to the channel. Make sure to check out my Patreon page and the Steam Workshop, and if you are into 3D modeling and stuff, go check out the Sketchfab. I have all my models there, and if you join my Patreon page you get also access to all of my work for free. And if you ever end up using my work, please consider crediting me. That's all I'm asking. Yeah, again, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. And check out my work. If you have any suggestion, please leave it down in the comment section. I read all of them. And yeah, fly safe and goodbye.